really, these are businesses we know very well, extremely well run, high conviction. We've owned them for a number of years, quite successful, and we're very positive on the business opportunity for the next 3 to 5 years. I think AI has the potential to significantly alter a lot of things. The best way, in my opinion, to describe it is similar to the internet in the early 90s, and now maybe at an accelerated pace. But back then, we knew that the internet had the potential to change things and it could be big. Now, I don't think we imagined that you and I would be talking virtually now on a screen like this, or Googling information and getting it in 2 seconds. I think AI is a little bit the same in the sense that I think it has the potential to be really big. We just don't know exactly how yet because it's still early days. Now we are seeing it in some of our businesses, and we're already users of some AI tools. So even our business, we think it already has significant advantages now. Machines. I mean, the majority of the businesses we're invested in so far don't have a significant AI impact, but we're also not so invested in the leading edge businesses, things that can be disrupted. And even things that seemed obvious a few years ago, like autonomous driving, where everybody thought, oh, okay, drivers and taxis and all that business is going to be out of commission. It has proven to be more complicated just because autonomous driving is so complex in nature. So AI is very strong at memorizing something and doing it again and again. And it's in most cases much better than human beings. Where AI so far is relatively weak is in making a decision that has not been downloaded in the current base of information, which is exactly driving. So if you and I didn't know how to drive, Derry, and we went to driving school and we spent a few days, a few weeks on learning how to drive, and I was driving on my own and something that I haven't seen before happens in front of me, my human brain is amazing in the way that it can connect and make up a decision, even though something happened in front of me that I haven't ever seen before. The current AI doesn't have this capability yet. And so autonomous driving has to figure out every possible combination that could happen and then download it, and then autonomous driving would be perfect. But that is almost impossible because there are billions of possible combinations. We're today at the stage where everybody is investing in infrastructure AI, and that's why companies like NVIDIA are doing so well, because these are the initial companies that would benefit from the infrastructure. And by the way, eventually, NVIDIA may or may not be the best and the biggest success story of AI. Again, today it is because that's the infrastructure build out, just like Cisco was in the 90s. But eventually, Cisco Systems was not the biggest success story out of the internet. It was companies that actually used the internet to kind of grow their business. I mean, I have to say, if you look at some of our largest holdings, these are the stories with the most conviction, at least for the next 3 to 5 years. 10, 20 is honestly hard to see as much as we're patient investors. But yeah, I mean, anything today, risk adjusted that looks very promising or very attractive, and we have a tremendous amount of conviction in, would be a large holding for us. And so some of the names that, if you looked at the funds that are in the larger holdings, so on the international side, you would see things like Taiwan Semi, Novo Nordisk, which is the diabetes care business, Essilor, which is the eye care, LSC Group, which is the financial information company. A lot of these large holdings would be things that were, very positive on. On the US side, it would be, Moody's, the rating agency, Microsoft in technology, MasterCard in payment, AutoZone and auto parts. I know the unrelated TJ Maxx in discount apparel. Again, not the most exciting, but great business. Sherwin-Williams, in commercial paint. And really, these are businesses we know very well, extremely well run, high conviction. We've owned them for a number of years, quite successful, and we're very positive on the business opportunity for the next 3 to 5 years.